So I just sold 10 contracts on BBBY, which is Bed Bath and Beyond. Um, and as you can see from the screenshot, I sold the $6 per 10 contracts where I made 12 cents per share. So each contract I made $12 times by 10 is $120. And because I've selected the $6 strike, that is $600 per contract. So I've actually invested $6,000 in this trade and I've made $120, which when you divide those two numbers together is a 2% return in what's that, Friday, in 7 days. Now, a lot of people might think, you know, 2% return in 7 days. Well, it is actually a lot of money, but in the options trading world, may not be the best utilization of capital. Um, so I just want to walk you through why I've done this trade, why I've done it on such a meme stock here, and why I think that it's a fairly safe trade. Um, and even if things do go wrong, again, I've got the ability to roll and various other things, and I'll walk you guys through that if that does happen. But yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you like the content that I'm sharing with you guys. So if I get rid of this screenshot for now. So I did a couple of videos earlier this week where I actually bought a put option. I bought the $12 put, which I've now sold and made just under 100% return. So I made just under $250 on that particular trade. But now I'm actually doing a bullish strategy and I'm selling put options. So there are three main reasons why I placed this trade and why I think the $6 strike is a safe strike for the next 7 days. The first reason is the price. So it's pretty much break even, as you saw. It just turned red there, so it's pretty much 0% up for the day. And if we look at this at the $6 strike to basically the $10 strike, the stock has to move by 40%. Now, don't get me wrong, the stock has moved from highs of 30 all the way down to lows of $9. So can it make a 40% move? Yes, it can make a 40% move, but I don't think it will make a 40% move, at least by next week, because the stock's been absolutely battered. And, it's basically trading at just at the highs of where it's been trading before it was a kind of meme stock to begin with. So it will go right back down to where it was. So I think I'm quite comfortable being able to roll this out due to the volatility in the stock if the price started to go down. The second reason is we have a missed pivot here. Now we've talked a lot about missed pivots. They normally get hit in the time period that they were created. So this is a weekly pivot. It probably will come down to hit this pivot, right? And I'm expecting that to happen, right? Because we are in bullish territory. The whole macro is, I'm in bearish territory. The whole macro is bearish. So I'm expecting it to get here. And this is at the $7 strike, right? Hopefully it edges its way there and doesn't come steaming down next week. If that does happen, then again, we've got the roll option available to us. And then the only safety I've got, we do have a miss pivot on the other end as well. So if it was to continue to go up next week, we've kind of got this as a potential target as well. But I think it will be sideways to down throughout next week, where hopefully it's a gradual decline as part of this particular stock. And we have just filled this gap over here. There is another little gap over here which needs to be filled, but I think this pivot point will provide some type of resistance. So that's where I'm looking at where I think it's going to happen next week. Could I deploy $6,000 in a better scenario? Yeah, I probably could, but I wanted to, again, I've been looking more. I've normally used options to invest in stocks that I want. I've got no intention holding 10 contracts or 1,000 shares of Bed Bath and Beyond, but I feel like with my trading ability and as I've shown over the last few weeks in terms of rolling and various other things, I feel like I can get myself out of this position because I don't think it's going. If we zoom out here to, let's go to 4 hour chart here, it's had lows of 447, right? And I think I can just, between here and here, I think I can, roll myself out of this particular position if that was to happen. So I feel quite confident with this. I'll keep you guys updated. You guys can see it on the screen now, September 2nd. It needs to stay above the $6 strike, which I think it will. If it doesn't, I'll give you a report if I do get into trouble, and I'll do a video on it so you guys can see how I manage this position as well. So I just wanted to showcase that to you, bit different. This isn't for entertainment purposes, and this isn't financial advice. This is real money we're talking about here. So it should be quite interesting to see what the outcome is. But yeah, 2% return in under 7 days. That is also still a pretty good return. So playing off the volatility of this stock allows me to still get 2%, being 40% away from the current price, which I think is pretty good to kind of play with. So hope you like this video. There's some other videos on the screen of other playlists of other challenges and stuff that I'm doing. Make sure you check those ones out, and I shall see you guys in the next video.